Hello guys, it's Euro Santana here, back at it again with more welding content. And today is a very special day because I got one of my friends. His name is Alex. He's gonna be showing you how to weld in a pipe rack. Okay, we're gonna be doing a 4-inch pipe, schedule 80. Let's go ahead and get it done. My boy Alex, follow me guys. Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing today is, like I said before, we're going to be doing this 4-inch pipe. It's going to be on a pipe rack, so it's going to give us some, it's going to be kind of hard to get it down, you know, but I brought in a specialty welder, you know, specialty combo welder, and he can do it in any position, guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. And again, guys, stay tuned for more welding content, and don't think that I forgot about the giveaway. It's still available, okay? So I'm just getting it down to more details, and stay tuned.
What's going on, guys? My name is Alejandro Ramirez. I go by Alex. Like my boy Euro said, we're going to be doing a demonstration on how to weld this. This is just a pipe rack simulator of similar what you're going to see in the field. In the field, you're going to see different pipes, bigger pipes, smaller pipes, tighter, not as tight, but the concept the same. You got to work your way around the objects to try to get it down. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I already got the pipe here tacked up, a 4-inch schedule 80. I went ahead and put a 3/16 gap. I already tacked it at 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. I already went ahead and feathered the tacks. We're going to try to use a grinder the last possible times that we can use them. We're going to be running 70/6 wire. My boy hooked me up with 70/6 wire right here. Running a 150 heavy heater TIG rig. 10 cup, 1/8 tungsten, and I'm going to be running the bead around 105 to 110, just depending on how I feel on it. So let's jump to it. Alright, so there's two ways of doing this. You could push wire or you could feed the wire. I personally, I like to push the wire. I don't like to feed. But that being said, whenever you're coming and you're pushing your wire, you obviously, you gotta reload more. So what I do is I come up, I kind of long arc it till I reload, and then I bring it back, I heat it up, and then I come again. And what that does, it makes it look like you didn't even stop. It makes it look like one stringer by itself. Alright guys, so what I did, I went ahead and ran it a quarter this way, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop because you don't want this to close up on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the whole side on this side, quarter it, because it was starting to close up on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it from here and tie in up here, and then after I tie in, I'm gonna come back up here and finish up where I left off and tie in up here. And that's going to be our close-up for the roof pad. guys, so I was coming up here, and obviously you can't really go up anymore because you have this object right here. So what you're gonna do is just come around it and figure out how you're gonna keep going. So what I'm gonna do here is point it down, or just like this, and just pick it up like this, and we're gonna tie in. So let's do it, guys. Alright guys, so pretend this is my tungsten. The way I was coming, I was just going side to side, to side to side. So when I get to the feather part, with my rod, I push in, and I just start doing circles. And I stay there for about 3 seconds, and I push again, 3 seconds, and I push again, until eventually you're gonna see when it fuses, because the metal is gonna just stay hard. Alright guys, so I already tie in up here. So I still got this 1/4 to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get it like this, just coming towards me, because it's the easiest way I could do it. That way I don't have to climb up here and do all this climbing around. So yeah, let's tie in real quick. Guys, so I already went ahead and tied in. It's time for the hot pass. I'm gonna run my hot pass around 170, all the way up from the bottom to the top, and then from there on we just do a filler and probably cap it after that. So let's do it. Alright guys, the half pass on the left side is done. I went ahead and threw with my left hand because I didn't want to do all this climbing around. But in the field, you have to learn how to, you don't have to learn, but it'll be better if you know how to win with 2 hands. You will struggle less. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right side, and then we'll probably have to fill it up, put 1 filler or 2 fillers, and then we'll put a 2B cap on it, and then it's gonna be done. Alright guys, I went ahead and put a hot pass. Then after the hot pass, I went ahead and filled it up with one pass at 200 amps. So what you're doing is pretty much shoving metal and you're making sure you're fusing into the walls. You're doing like a two-step. You push metal, you fuse to the walls, and you push metal again, and then you advance. That's how you're gonna know you're gonna fuse into the walls and not leave no lack of fusion. We're gonna go ahead and clean it up with a wire wheel and then just go ahead and cap it with a 2B cap. And by the way, I am freehanding the whole way. I freehanded from the root to the hot to the filler, and just go ahead and freehand it with the cap as well, because in these situations, walking the cup isn't really an option. Let's go ahead and clean it up and we'll go ahead and cap it. Alright, so we already buffed it with the wire wheel. We're ready for a cap. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run the 2 bottom ones, pick them up, the 2 bottom ones, and pick it up. This is a good method to do in the field, because you don't gotta do a stringer, come up, finish, do another stringer, and then come back down again. It's gonna save you time because you're already there. You don't gotta go up and down, up and down. So like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my 2 stringers, probably to, I wanna say 4 o'clock, my 2 stringers to like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up from up here. That way it's just a fast process. So let's go ahead and get it. Alright fellas, there you have it, a 4-inch Schedule 80 in the pipe rack simulator. I went ahead and, like I said, I did the root at 110, hot pass 180. I did one filler at 200, and then I put a 2B cap at 170. Like I said, I freehanded. It's not the prettiest, but it passes. But yeah, guys have to understand that in the field, when you get a tight weld, it's not always gonna be walking the cup. You gotta learn how to freehand, get out your comfort zone. Freehand with your left, freehand with your right. Because like I said, it's not always gonna be just walking the cup. It's not always gonna be just jack stand welds. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's pretty much it.
Well, there you have it, guys. Another good welding video from my boy Alex. You know, make sure you keep in mind everything they tell you guys, all the techniques that my boys, when they come out here, all the techniques that they tell you, they let you know, make sure you keep them in mind. But whenever you're out there, maybe you land a job in the field, make sure you keep it in mind, guys, okay? Remember, that's why we're here, to give you guys some good welding techniques, okay? Make sure to follow my boy Alex on his Instagram page. We're gonna be posting the username right about here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time.